In a dim monastery cell, a monk kneels in despair. Facing execution for breaking his sacred vows, he begs for mercy. But instead of turning to God, he offers his soul to the devil in exchange for a single night to write the greatest book the world has ever seen. By dawn, the pact is sealed, and the book is complete, a monstrous volume that would terrify generations. This is the legend of the Codex Gigas, the Devil's Bible. The Codex Gigas, Latin for giant book, was created in the early 13th century in the Kingdom of Bohemia, now part of the Czech Republic. Standing nearly 3 feet tall and weighing over 160 pounds, it remains the largest medieval manuscript in existence. Its legend is born from the story of a monk known only as Herman the Recluse. Condemned for breaking his vows, he was sentenced to be sealed alive within a wall, a slow, suffocating death. In desperation, Herman pleaded for one last chance to redeem himself. He would create a book containing all human knowledge, a gift so great that it would honor his monastery forever. But he had only one night to complete it. As midnight fell, realizing the task was impossible, Herman turned not to God, but to Satan. In exchange for his soul, the devil granted him the power to complete the manuscript before dawn. When the book was revealed, it contained not only the Bible, but strange texts, incantations, and most chilling of all, a full-page portrait of the devil himself. The most infamous page of the Codex Gigas is the one that gives it its name, the Devil's portrait. Unlike the pious imagery found in other medieval texts, this page shows a monstrous figure, horned with clawed feet, a forked tongue, and eyes that glare directly at the reader. Why would such an image appear in a holy text? Scholars have debated for centuries. Some believe it was a warning, a reminder of evil lurking in mankind's heart. Others claim it was proof of the devil's hand in the book's creation. For many, gazing upon the page is said to bring dread, nightmares, or even visions of death. The unsettling placement of the portrait is no accident either. It sits directly opposite a depiction of heaven, as if the monk, or perhaps the devil himself, wanted to remind readers of the eternal struggle between salvation and damnation. The Codex Gigas does not contain just the Bible. Its pages also hold forbidden knowledge, magical formulas, medical treatises, exorcisms, and even instructions for summoning spirits. Some see it as a medieval encyclopedia, but its sheer breadth raises questions. Could a single man have written it at all? Studies show the handwriting is eerily consistent throughout the manuscript, as though written by one person, without pause over many years. Experts estimate it would take more than 20 years of constant labor to complete, yet legend insists it was finished in a single night. The mystery deepens when you realize that no corrections, no hesitations, no signs of fatigue appear in its thousands of lines of text, almost as if the writer had supernatural endurance. Like many cursed objects, the Codex Gigas carries with it a trail of misfortune. For centuries, it was guarded by monasteries, each fearing the power it contained. During the 30 Years' War in the 1600s, the book was taken as war loot by the Swedish army and brought to Stockholm. From then on, stories of disaster surrounded it. Fires broke out near the manuscript. Plague swept through regions that housed it. Soldiers who handled the book reportedly went mad. Even today, some claim that gazing upon the devil's portrait for too long invites bad luck, sickness, or worse. The curse may be folklore, but it has persisted for centuries, a shadow as long as the book itself. Despite fires, wars, and centuries of upheaval, the Codex Gigas has survived almost entirely intact. Today, it rests in the National Library of Sweden. Visitors come from around the world to witness its enormity, its chilling illustrations, and the aura of dread that surrounds it. Some scholars dismiss the curse, claiming it is merely a remarkable artifact of medieval ambition. Yet others believe there is truth in its dark reputation. Why else has it inspired centuries of fear and fascination? Perhaps the book itself is less important than the belief it stirs, a belief that the devil once walked among men and left his mark in ink. The Codex Gigas remains one of the most unsettling relics of the Middle Ages. Was it truly created by a desperate monk who sold his soul? Or is it simply a monument to human obsession, given power by centuries of whispered legend? One thing is certain. Whether cursed or not, the Devil's Bible still watches, its inked pages hiding secrets meant only for the brave. What do you think? Was the Codex Gigas the work of Satan or the genius and madness of one man? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you crave more tales of cursed relics, haunted legends, and chilling history, subscribe to Mystique and Myth, where the past never rests.